Sziasztok fiúk, lányok! Elérkeztünk a Hogwarts Legacy végigjátszásának a 30. részéhez, és innen folytatjuk, beszélünk Sironával a 3 seprűben. Ezzel szétnézünk, nem hagytunk-e valamit? Nem hiszem, hogy elhagytunk bármit is. De itt valamit. Itt pedig valamit csinálni kell. Ja. Benézünk ide. Aha, talán vagyok. Jó, hát akkor ezt már megnéztük, sőt, tulajdonképpen ezt már teljesen átnéztük itt ezt a helyet. Úgyhogy nem guberálunk tovább, megyünk. Remélem jó fele futok. De csak... Aha. Majd így. Ha nincs túl messze, akkor elsepregetjük magunkat. Kíváncsi leszek, mit akar majd Sirona. Mindjárt meg is tudjuk. Így. Kihívás teljesült. Hát akkor én ezt... Ez. Aha. 100 koboldot. Meg lesz. Vannak itt kihívások. Jó, megyünk szépen tovább. Hova is? Ja, igen. Hát én ezeket megölöm.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Hagyd már magad. Ugorolj a lista parancsnokot. Igen. És az van berakva? Kínai kafogókáposzta? Az. Nyugodtan essél le. De hol az ellenség? Nézd, már föl tudok mászni. De jó. Jó.
Now here's a sad looking place.
Majd feldobjuk a bulit. Azaz, ugorj neki, kis kapfogóm. Nem jó? Melyik a depulzó? Ez. Anyád. Mit kéne neki vágni? Nem találok semmit. Nem jó. Nem megy. Mindegy, srácok. Megpróbáltam. Ennek így kellett lennie. Ennyi. Pihenj egyet.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Hát nyilván a drónnak nem tudom nekivágni a... Hopp, egy ládikó. Mi? Megtelt? Mi baj van? Tehát megcsináltam Merlin próbáit. Jó, mindegy. Megyek, akkor eladom a cuccokat. Mindjárt ott is vagyunk, a 3 söprűben. Ott adom a cuccot. Ami van. És akkor utána lehet újra gyűjtögetni. Jobbnál jobb cuccokat. Fasza. Földet értünk biztonságosan.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Igen. Minden út ide vezet.
Hello there. Come on in.
Csá, Tomás barátom.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Vegyél tőlem cuccokat. Hopp, ezt nem adjuk el. Ez se. Gyűlik a cucc, gyűlik. Jó, ezeket meg nem tudom.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Téged is, barátom. De nem tudom, mit mondott. Aha, ez az. Ez kell nekem. Óha. Milyen fasz a jó kis köpeny. Aha, hát ezt nem is látjuk. Aha, 24 a kapacitás, látjátok? Tehát csak bővült a Merlin próbáitól. Na jó. Megyünk tovább. Sirona már nagyon várhat.
Glad you came.
Itt is van.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
Igen.
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Aha.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Abban biztos lehetsz.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Oké. Akkor megyünk. Eladtunk mindent.
You'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Hopp, egy cica. És hogy nézett? Jaj, de bújik. Igen.
Revelio.
Interakció.
Hope you have a magical day. Get your daily profit. Extra, extra.
A varangyfertőzést.
Read all about it.
Na jó, ez annyira most nem érdekes. De majd elolvasom. Engedjetek már! Ha 3-as szintű. Jé. Hát ezt megnézzük. Te dolgozzál.
Revelio.
Ennyi, itt tagva. Szép hely. De nincs valami lap róla? Ott van még egy láda. Nem, nincs. Hát, mindjárt oda is kocogok. Ezt is megnézzük. Mi van itt?
Revelio.
Nekem való pénzecske. Egy üres akármi. Jó, itt nincs semmi más. Halloween tökök.
How unfortunate for you.
Depulso. Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
Így né.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Jó, nem tudok többet magammal vinni. Itt még van ellenség. Hol? Itt valahol. És egy cica. Hát. Nem tehetek róla. Nem tudom megállni. Igen. Ott futkároznak a sült bolondok fent.
The ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection, if you ask me.
Depulso.
I'll figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching.
Protego.
Luck! Nothing more than luck!
Incendio. Confringo.
Hogy csak kétlen. Ó, baszki. Most kellett volna depulzó. Mindegy.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Bizonyám. Aha, itt változott valami.
Incendio. Confringo.
Jó. Oké. Ott is van egy. Túl messze vagyunk.
Revelio.
Ott is van egy.
Confringo. That's that. Settled.
Na, meg is van. Érdemes volt kocogni. Na, haladjunk. Hát ez... Fölborult egy szekér. Nem baj? Nem. Jó.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Ott kapál.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Oké.
Excuse me.
Finoman.
Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Majd én szétcsapom őket.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Én megtalálom.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone.
Csak jót mondj.
I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those whole clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate
Hát de ma adtam. Most melyik küldetést nyomom? Nekem a szirónás kell. Ez. Ezt majd. Ez kell most. Gagyi cuccok. Ott is egy küldi.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Majd én szétcsapom őket.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
Okay.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious.
Ugyan meg.
We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Micsoda táncos mulatság. Jihá! Nyomjátok!
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Igazad van. Oké. Hopp, itt is van. Jó. És akkor megcsináljuk ezt a barlangos küldetést. Egy igaz barát. A többit majd menet közben. Mennyit kell menni? Ó, csak ennyit. Menjünk gyalog.
This looks intriguing.
Hopp, szemcsip. Bocs. Ezt is cserélnünk kell. Ígyni. Vajon itt van-e árus? Kellene.
Revelio.
Na nézzük, hol az árus. Nem látok árust, tehát hogy van ez? Mennyi küldi? Azt a kurva. Ja nem. Nem, itt nincs. Cucc. Kereskedő. De csak reménykedni tudok, hogy sok cucc nem lesz a barlangba.
Revelio.
Wow. Ügyesen felgyújtottam magam. Így van, holdkő begyűjtve. Jó, elfogytak. Most hova kell mennem? Erre mutatja. Igen, itt jövök el jobbra. Itt megint jobbra. Gyönyörű szépen megy le a nap.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Revelio. Depulso.
Ez minek a fészka lehet? Vagy... mi ez?
Confringo. Revelio.
I swear, none of you'd have a head left on your shoulders if you didn't have me keeping you in check.
Jó, lépjünk be. Biztos tele lesz cuccokkal. Nekem meg már alig van helyem. Jó lenne egyébként egy ilyen mozgópiac. Vagy valami.
Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. Confringo. That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Azt tuti.
Revelio.
Hogy így össze-vissza lesznek a levelek. Értem. Valamit világított. Aha. Hát ide nem kéne leesni.
Revelio.
Oké. Ennyi.
Revelio.
Nézd már, mi van itt. De jó tettem, hogy megfordultam. Patkányok. Hogy úszik a pati? Oké. Van-e még?
Revelio.
Jó, szerintem akkor innen kimehetünk. Ez az.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Incendio! Ringo!
Kinyírjuk a picsába. Igen, és hogy veszem el tőle? Szerintem így lesz. Pusztulj, te geci.
One less foul hulking brute.
De mivel veszem el tőle? Nem sikerült a kihívás, nem baj.
Revelio.
Ott pottyantunk le. Ide. Jó. Úgy nézem, itt nincs más. Hát akkor eljövünk erre. És mi van, hogyha én itt leugrok? Az gáz. Hát. Meghajtó fűszára. Tudok lubicolni is. Ez az. Ez nem kell. Jó. Én nézem, föl tudok visszajönni. És már erre jöttünk, erre megyünk. És ne hagyjunk ki mindent, bejövünk ide is.
Revelio.
Ja, itt is van. Mindenkinek segített. Vesepástétom.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
Fénykét.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Tuti. Nem hagytunk el semmit. Tiltott rengeteg. Nem baj. Mindjárt beleszaladunk vagy 15-20 ellenfélbe. De hát az aréna után nem jelenthet gondot.
Revelio.
Na jó, szerintem repülővel megyünk, vagy seprűvel megyünk tovább. De merre? Ide? Nem. Erre. Ja, persze. Megyünk Roxfordsba, vagy Roxmords. Ja. Hoppá. Mi ezt nem tudok leszállni. Na. Itt volt árus. Ott van. Az anyád. Hoppá, na majd most adod magad. Én voltam.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
Késcsók. Ezt szeretném eladni, ezt is, ezt is, ezt is, ezt nem, ezt is, ezt a szemcsit, ezt is.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Oké, jó éjszakát. Mindjárt ott vagyunk, srácok. Hopp, itt is vagyunk.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to...
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggamel potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Ennyi.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times.
No, mesélj.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is! Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Hát, igazán nincs mit. Egy igaz barát. Jó van, srácok, akkor ez lett volna a 30. rész, és innen fogjuk folytatni. Tehát most nem választok ki új küldetést, majd. További szép napot nektek. Sziasztok!